We are here for Conversations with Coach, one of our favorite things to do twice in a week because it means we got 2 dubs.
That's right.
So John Gibbs, Tyler Gibbs, Bryce Gibbs, and our other special guest today, sophomore Nolan Gordon.
Yep.
Welcome, Nolan. We
Thanks for having
We've had you here outside of the crowd yet, so this
Yep.
is we get a little one-on-one time. Coach,
Yep.
91 points.
Yeah,
Let's just start with that.
Yeah, we should do that every time. Makes things a lot easier. No, we just obviously an incredible shooting performance. We made 11 threes in the first half. Sam was absolutely feeling it tonight.
Ian Foley was feeling it tonight.
Well, you know what? We were just talking about that in the locker room. You know, it's been great to see as the season's gone on, more and more guys step up. You know, Cotter hit 3 threes in the first half yesterday. Foley hit a couple threes in the first half today. But, you know, I thought we moved the ball exceptionally well. We were able to find the open man, and then guys stepped up and knocked down shots. And so things are really clicking at the right time. But obviously an excellent offensive performance, really efficient.
Tyler holding up here the boys basketball Warrior Champion plaque. Good job, Tyler. And that's I'll confess, because I'm not the institutional historian here, but this was I know you guys won it last year.
So we're 5 for 5. Yeah. So the girls program's been running this tournament every year for a long time. We've jumped in with them 5 times, and now we're 5 for 5. We won it all 5 times, and that's something that we take a lot of pride in. You know, whenever this point of the season comes up, we always talk to the guys about anytime you are playing for a championship, anytime you're competing for a championship, it's a big deal, and it's something you want to take advantage of, even if it's just 4 teams competing in a little tournament like this. And we take a lot of pride in the fact that it's on our home court. We never want to let anybody else walk out of here with our trophy and have to live in that moment. So, you know, these guys took pride in it, obviously came out with 2 really focused efforts, and we feel good to get the championship again.
I think one of the things that impressed us so much in both games was the way you guys came out of the blocks on the defensive end.
Yep.
The defensive tempo in the last couple of games has really been
no doubt about it,
stifling.
And you know, we had that last week we had that game against Canton where we started really poorly. We were down 11-0. We were down 18-3, and we certainly talked about how we can't be starting games like that. And ever since then, the last 3 games, Oliver Ames, Dighton Rehoboth, and then today against Medfield, it's been outstanding at the start. So we clearly got that message and learned our lesson, and we got to continue to do that as we move into the tournament next week.
That's one of the intensity pieces that Nolan Gordon's bringing you. You're coming in off the bench. You're getting to play in spaces where you really are coming in, both as a slasher but also as a defensive lockdown. That's what we're seeing when we're sitting over here is you're getting some of those hard assignments. So talk to us a little bit about what that means for you when you're stepping in, what your mindset is, what your mission is when you're hitting the floor.
Well, I know when I come in, I just got to do my job because I know my teammates will do their job. We get the scouting report, and we know our job, and we just got to execute it, and that's really the goal, just go out there and execute, and good things will happen.
And you guys are proving that right now.
And as you said, Nolan's been outstanding on the defensive end for us. Like you said, draws a lot of tough assignments. The way we've kind of settled into our rotation is usually he comes in for Cotter and ends up guarding either, a really good shooter or a guy who's maybe a bigger guard with some length to him. And night in and night out, Nolan is getting, one of the top scorers, if not the top scorer, to go and guard. And, that's sometimes things that maybe go unnoticed or unappreciated, but he does an exceptional job of that. And it's a really good luxury when you can, 4, 5, 6 minutes into the game, bring another really good defender in, and then your defense doesn't miss a beat. And so he's huge for us in that way. And then he's also really found a nice niche for himself in our offense as well. And he's kind of found a way to be a kind of a sneaky good scorer for us within our system where, he knows when Alex or Sam or some of those guys draw some attention, he knows how to put himself in the right spots for some easy layups or some open corner threes. He really operates well out of that corner. And, he's really settled in very nicely to a very important role as like our first, guy off the bench. So he's been really big for us this year.
Agreed. Let's see a couple of replays from Nolan Gordon. There's going to be the end one. Right, exactly. That was one of the things I was going to say is you do a great job of keeping that intensity and flying down the floor.
Yeah,
both sides.
Nolan's got a lot of speed and quickness and can really elevate, just a great athlete. So obviously when you can bring him in and he brings that energy, it's something that can really change the game and impact. If we do get off to a slow start, then he can give us a spark. And if things are going well, it's nice to be able to keep coming at teams in waves. And it's like, Cotter comes at him for 4, 5, 6 minutes, then all of a sudden now they got to deal with Gordon. It's a nice luxury to have. He's slacking. I can do it. I got it. No, it's my son. I got it.
One of the things we were talking about, the second shot we just saw there on the replay was the mid-range pull-up. You'll probably not be surprised. I know your father is very happy to see the mid-range pull up.
It's a Nolan Gordon trademark.
Yep, absolutely. And you do it beautifully. It takes us back to 1984, 1986. We really appreciate that. I know that's we now know what kind of game film you're watching to prep for games, so that's good for us. We got a day off. Maybe you don't, but we do.
I don't know what a day off is,
I know,
Mr. Penders.
I know.
Thanksgiving, I took a day off. Since then,
so
I'm going right home to get into Melrose film. But that's all right. I love it.
Roll
I love
into
it.
Melrose, 2 o'clock
on
Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll get on the court tomorrow for a light practice. Obviously, we played 2 games the last 2 days, and so we'll have a light practice tomorrow to get prepared for whatever it is that Melrose will present. And then we're back on the court Thursday at 2 o'clock for our regular season finale before we then wait for the brackets to come out Saturday. We'll find out our state tournament assignment.
New rankings came out this morning. You guys are ranked 9th in Division 2.
Yep, so it's a good spot to be, but we're hoping that we can maybe push it one more spot up and get into that top 8. If you can get into the top 8, then now you get a first-round home game, and if you're fortunate enough to win that, then you would get another second-round home game. So, now that we're at 9, we kind of want to be a little greedy and see if we can jump one more spot.
Why not?
But who knows? There's games happening all around the state that are going to have an impact on your ranking, and who knows what fractional points will end up deciding it and where those will be coming from. But right now, we're just trying to control what we can, take care of our own business, and then obviously root for all the other Hockomock teams in their non-league games this week, because that'll help boost our strength of schedule one more time. But we're certainly happy with how we're playing. Going into the tournament, we're happy with the way the team is rolling along right now.
We are too. So we look forward to seeing you and you guys on Thursday here against Melrose, 2 o'clock, Foxboro Cable Access. Join us. We will see you guys then. Guys, good luck getting a little rest. And
he needs to get a lot of rest. I'll get a little.
You get a little.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys back here on Thursday.
Awesome.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you
nice
very
job.
much. Appreciate
Congratulations
it.
on the wins.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Foxboro Cable. We will see you on Thursday.